can. I'm doing everything I can to share it. Are you sharing?
I gave up sharing.
Dang.
Don't
You
make no sense.
give up so easily.
Yeah,
But you
I done shared it so much. I'm tired of sharing
mm. Who is that one viewer?
it. I don't
What
know.
we up to for? Hold on. Let me jump on here. Hi, Mama Quill. How you doing? I see you watching with us today. Let me share out to some more people. Get some more people active on here so we can have us a listener audience. I need to send it to you, Mickey. Here we go. Here we go. We about to get our people involved. Mickey, you gotta share. You guys out there, you make sure that you share too. Because
I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to get down how to work
we
this
have
stuff.
things to say. We be trying ATN News Media Group. We have to
Like,
keep y'all informed.
share, subscribe to the
To the YouTube
YouTube
channel.
channel.
Yes, don't forget, like, share, subscribe to the
Subscribe to
YouTube channel.
Put us on YouTube. Matter of fact, let me get to sharing the YouTube side of the game.
Okay, you share the YouTube side of the game.
Mhm.
I'm going to share the Facebook side of the game.
Let me get this YouTube side of the game going. Because that's what I do. I share the YouTube. Okay. Who can I get this to? There we go. One right there. Let me get this to the brother. Let me shoot this one back out there. I gotta keep the people on the YouTube side. Let them know they appreciate it. You know what I'm talking about?
Absolutely. We love everybody. Stop what you're doing now. Make sure you go to YouTube, hit the subscribe button, and also the little bell. You'll get notified every time A10
Every time.
Media Group goes live.
Every time.
Press conferences, hot news topics like today. You never know when we just gonna jump on and have just a lot to say. We have things that we need to tell people. We have news, and people expect us to deliver now, Mickey. So we can't let the people down.
Hey, how you doing, Doc Weaver?
Hey,
In the
hey, hey!
building.
Shout out to Mayor Weaver.
Hey, Christian. Yeah, hey, Mayor.
Um, who else on here? It's my big
Oh,
sister. Hey, Christine. Did
I
she just
see.
she said she popped in?
Yes, you did.
Hey,
I see
Christine.
Robert Mudge. If I'm saying your name wrong, he from the YouTube
That's
side
my
of the
boy.
game. Okay. Oh, that's Robert.
That's
Okay.
Robert.
Yeah, Robert tapped in on the
That's Robert
YouTube
right
side of
there.
the game. Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
Robert on
okay,
YouTube.
okay.
Robert don't do no Facebook.
Got you. I'm done with the Bible though. I ain't doing no more preaching, so y'all ain't got to worry about that today.
Well, Robert's gonna tap right off because he was waiting for you to give your nice sermon for today.
Yeah, I think I'm. That's why I was falling back. I talked to my team. They told me to leave the Bible alone.
That's good. That's good. That's
So
good.
they told me
Especially
to
until
leave
you
it
get those
alone.
verses together.
No, I got the verses together in the scriptures. It's just that like in the days of Noah, the people didn't listen to him. So who am I? But
That's
go
right.
ahead.
That's
Go
right.
ahead.
That's
Go
right.
ahead.
Who are you, Mickey? That's right. Who are you? So we're gonna leave the Bible alone, right, Mickey? Mickey, happy Juneteenth.
No, we's in August.
Happy Augusteenth. Mickey, let me tell you. First of all, shout out to ATN News Media Group and the greatest producer in the world, Mickey Jordan. People are they'll come along. Um, we do not promote or condone violence in any way whatsoever. I make sure we have to put that out there, for our viewers, Mickey.
Thank you,
And
Mama Quill. Go ahead.
yes. So we don't promote or condone violence. But let me tell you something. They whooped some ass in Alabama this weekend. That's all I had to say, Mickey. I had to say it. I had to say it, Mickey. I had
Oh,
to say it.
hold up. I gotta put
Mickey,
this on here from the YouTube side of the game, whoever T is.
shout
So,
out to the black folks in Alabama. That's T. Don't get me started. Let me tell you. People walked into work today with a whole different attitude. All you seen was hats. People was waving their hats like try me if you want to. F.A. UFO. Y'all should already know what it stands for. If you don't, Google the Urban Dictionary. F around and find out. That's what happened in Alabama this week.
Oh, you talking about the Alabama brawl on the water?
What? The Montgomery, Alabama. Now, I just want y'all to know that I was touched by the unity. But I was also hurt, Mickey, because
Shit, come on.
what?
You said you was hurt. Let's get
I
the
was
hurt.
hurt because Unc wasn't doing nothing. He told them to move their boat out the way, right?
Yes, sir.
All they had to do was move the boat. But no, they wanted to fight Unc. But see, what they didn't know was that Unc flung that Batman signal up in the air.
Hmm.
And folks came from miles around. But see, Unc had him. He had him one-on-one. If y'all have no idea what I'm talking about, I don't know what planet you're living on, but go Google the Montgomery, Alabama brawl.
I was
I'm going to
looking
give you my
for
own
it.
commentation about it tonight.
Gonna get your own conversation.
So listen, Unc was standing there. He told this family who had already planned to come to Montgomery this year for the whatever they was doing. And he said, y'all need to move because the SS Harriet, that's the name of the boat. It was Harriet. That boat, the ferry was trying to dock. And that was their space. They need this a big ass ferry. They in a little pontoon, right? So they didn't want to. And they got a little beside themselves. And these white people, they jumped on Unc. And Unc had them good one-on-one. And then this one came in with a karate jump kick. And they took Unc down. But, like I said, that signal went out, baby. You seen people swimming across the ocean to go help Unc. Shout out to that little 16-year-old boy.
I'm telling you, I need a friend like him.
Baby, when you see them in the water, when you see them swimming to come help you, you already know. The Harriet docked. And when that Harriet at SS Harriet docked, curtains. Curtains, Mickey. Curtains. Now again, for those of you who popped on, we are not on here promoting or condoning violence.
I
All
definitely
I'm
don't.
saying is if you move your boat, that's all they had to do, Mickey, was move the damn boat. But they didn't want to. They found out though. But then my man at the end, they had some old players come off that boat. And I guess what they didn't realize was Montgomery, Alabama. Now you gotta think about it. Now, see, my daddy was born and raised in Leeton, Alabama, little bitty town. If you blink, you go right through it. But it's by Muscle Shoals across the big bridge from Florence, about 2 hours from Birmingham. It still got cotton fields down there to this day. Montgomery, Alabama was home of the bus boycott. Montgomery, Alabama is where Martin Luther King preached at. Montgomery, Alabama, on that same dock, Mickey, is where the boats used to pull up and drop off the slaves. They took an ass whooping this weekend for every slave that was dropped off at that dock. But that man came out swinging with that chair. But the white man tried to sneak him. And he was trying to punch his eyes out, and then his brother, his cousin, or somebody came back, and they was. Now, see what happened. Where the police had to get involved is when he hit that lady across the head. She didn't do that. Now I don't think he should have hit the lady across the head. She was already down. The two women had already woke her up out. She was done.
In war, I'm just gonna say this. I'm just gonna be honest with you. They're called casualties of war.
She was a casualty.
She was a casualty. I just think probably from all the drama that was going on, the way he was using that chair like I never seen used before.
Me either. They
But
got they
I
got
haven't seen
Facebook chair
I
jutsu.
haven't seen chairs like that since like the Great American Bash, Starcade '87. I'm referenced like wrestling major events like WrestleMania, SummerSlam, like the Bunkhouse Stampede. This is
Dusty Rhodes, Ric Flair, when they come in, Hulk
they
Hogan with that
listen.
chair.
It was more in WCW. They was more like what we saw. WCW is what. Yes, Trevor. Good afternoon. That is called collateral damage. Yes, you did
Collateral damage,
that.
Trevor. That's a good word. We're gonna use that.
She,
Collateral damage. That's what
yeah.
that was. She was collateral damage.
No, people take that like Unc was collateral damage. When they rolled his ass, he was collateral damage until help got there. But
He
the
was like,
thing,
where they at? Where they at?
yeah,
But
yeah, I'm telling you, I want
when they
people.
got there,
Yes, yes. I mean, I don't condone it. This man, it's just to me, it's a scar on. It's a scar that got healed.
Got his ass whooped, but so did they.
Yeah, it was.
But
It
so
was.
did they. But they jumped You know what I'm saying? And the people, I feel like if Black people all over the United States stuck together like that, we wouldn't be in the position that we are. Now I don't. I'm just saying, like we gonna keep coming back to Alabama. We can't forget about Alabama because Alabama redeemed themselves after Carly.
Oh, yeah, that was a rough one there. Oof, that was. They needed something like this.
They needed this
Yeah,
because we was
they won.
Carly. We was all in the bushes. Like, where happened to the? We're not gonna talk about Carly. We're gonna talk about that riverboat. But let's bring it on back home a little bit.
Bring it home.
Right on in our own backyard. Now I know everybody. We posting shares all over. I'm telling you, I'm having me a good time. I had to apologize to my non-Black friends because I might be feeling myself for the next few days. I'm gonna do that. That's what I do. At the end of the day, I'm still blackity black. I thought that was that. I like that. Okay. But right in our own backyard here in Swartz Creek, I forgot the guy's name. Josiah, somebody, I don't know. I have to look it up. It's on my page. But he was allegedly, well, I can't say allegedly because we know he was out in Swartz Creek. He was in some subdivision out in Swartz Creek.
Oh, shit.
And I don't exactly know who was driving. It was a video, two videos up in a picture when he first put it up. And the first video got taken down. So I'm really not sure what's going on with that.
Who took it
I
down?
do. Josiah
No,
Buford.
I said who took the video down. You said it got taken.
Josiah, the guy who made the post.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
If you look on my page, or you can go to JosiahBuford, just Josiah Buford. He wrote this. He said, "Hey, Swartz Creek community, never thought something like this would actually happen, especially in our own community. Today, which was yesterday, me and two friends were going to a friend's house to return a projector. We drove past these people's house at 25 miles per hour, the speed limit, and he wasn't the driver." Okay, so good. He wasn't the driver. "We didn't even realize there was a problem until we got out of the car and realized that this lady chased them down the street. She was barefoot. It was a barefoot white lady, chased them down the street to the friend's house. She then proceeded to push me, hit me, and called me a nigger. I really just think that it's adults. I really just think it's that adults, let alone parents, would act like this to a teenager." And one of my friend's daughter had this young man out in Swartz Creek at the high school and said he was a impeccable student. Impeccable student. Okay. And so he said, "I grew up here my whole life. If you know me, you know I treat all adults with respect, and it was very hard for me to walk away from this situation. Unbelievable. Thanks for reading." And then he goes on to say, "P.S. If you turn the volume up and listen at the start of the video, you can hear her say it. Also, when she is walking away, Aiden yells, 'Do your kids say that too?' And she replies, and you can hear her clearly say that through the Ring doorbell, 'They sure do.'" And so they put a picture of the lady up on social media. right there.
Oh, you made her go viral.
Well, I'm just saying they put her. Josiah put a picture of this lady out there in Swartz Creek. They said she's a physical therapist. Is that your physical therapist, Nikki?
Don't do that.
Oh, I'm just asking. I'm just saying. They said she was a physical therapist, and so I'm not giving out addresses and where she worked out and all of that, but people have already posted that on social
Oh
media.
snap! Right versus wrong on here. They said hello. Let me put
Hi, right versus wrong. I'm glad y'all like me. Hey, right versus wrong. So yeah, so Josiah, okay, Philip posted the link in there. Thank you, Philip. So yeah, you can go and see for yourself. So I know we all in an uproar about the unity in Alabama. So right here in Swartz Creek, they still calling people niggers. I'm gonna say it. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. And I'm not so much worried about what happened because the young man seemed like he took it well. What I'm scared about is the post-traumatic stress on this young man when he gets stopped by the police one day and he gets to shaking and they gonna ask him why you so nervous or something else. He just it's different. And you really can't explain it until you've been in that situation. We love you. We have the checks for the council members we're trying to get in contact with you. Check your message request. Okay, I will do that. Okay, thank you. You got a check for me too? Mm, I'm just saying. Okay, but anyway. So I'm just saying we got stuff going on right here in Michigan. Right here in Flint, right here in Swartz Creek in our backyard that we're not paying attention to. And I know that we're real happy and we're glad for the unity in Alabama, but what about the unity right here at home, Nikki?
Huh?
I said, what about the unity at home?
I mean, we're not unity here.
No, we didn't got no unity here. Not at all. I think we won't have unity until they have a council meeting on the Genesee Bell riverboat. Now that was my suggestion. While we waiting for Chambers to get done, let's go out there to the Genesee Bell. Bet you Eva
Mm-mm.
won't tell Tanya get out your chair no more. That's all I'm saying. And then to come to find out, I think it was Philip or Lewis or somebody in the comments, they said in the new council chambers that they're using the $500,000 of their ARPA money to build. I have to throw that out there. That they're going to have fold-up chairs in there.
Would you listen now? I don't want to throw nothing out there.
I'm just telling you the design, the layout of the new council
I'm
chambers.
just trying to tell you, it's only three up there. They're gonna get whooped.
Well, Mickey, I beg to differ. It's only two up there. You got to remember,
Oh yeah, they did. They got
Mays is
so mad.
gone until September the 1st.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's it.
Now, I personally think, hold on.
I'm telling you, them dogs right there.
You're going to leave Louie and Polo alone because they're not
Uh,
bothering nobody. They may see a little bunny in the backyard. But listen here. I personally think Tanya and Jerry, right here, is what y'all need. You wear y'all a hat.
you gonna-
You wear y'all a hat
no, stop.
until September. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I ain't said nothing. All I said was wear a hat.
Stop.
This is all I said, Mickey, was wear a hat to the next council meeting. That's all I said. That's all
Listen.
I said. Now, Tanya, I ain't told
Mm-mm,
Tanya, Jerry, I ain't said nothing about no
mm-mm,
violence or nothing.
mm-mm,
But if
mm-mm.
she tell you to get out your chair the next time, Tanya, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm gonna say.
Mm-mm, 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 mm-mm,
I'm just saying it,
mm-mm.
right?
I'm just trying to tell you, this might be a day where only about three people show up. I don't
No,
want to see. I don't want to see that because
I think the council meeting is gonna go have another cooling off period.
you think so.
I think so. It's gotten real It's not right versus wrong. I'm glad they on here. It's not right versus wrong anymore down there. It really is black versus white. It really is black versus black.
Yeah, okay, I'm with you with that all the way, 110%. Man, you know them. Oh my God,
I seen a post today on Facebook, and the lady
mm,
said, why y'all all excited about Alabama? It's no unity here. We're not fighting our oppressors here in Flint. And it's like I told, and I commented, I said, we're fighting each other here. Yeah, we don't have time to fight the oppressors. We too busy fighting each other. It's black on black here. We don't have any unity here in Flint.
you think it could be from the water?
No. Mm-mm. It was long before the water. And you and I talk about this a lot. A lot of the people that's our age, for some reason, that 40, or I can even scoot down to about 35 to 50 age bracket. Once they get those jobs downtown, they feel like they made it. You know, I can use the nice big words that they do too. I can speak in a lovely tone. Also, I know how to conduct myself in a boardroom. But let me tell you something. I don't have to pretend to be anybody else. That's why I got a good connection with people. People have forgot where they come from. They get in their cars after work now. Y'all supposed to be. We are the new generation. I'm just gonna put it out. Our parents are getting old. We taking them to go vote. We doing things. We helping them out. We the ones that should be taking over and taking back what's ours. Take back our city. But we get in our cars and we drive back off to the suburbs and don't come back anymore.
Hold
Don't
up,
ride down where we came from, nothing.
hold up, hold up, hold up,
Okay.
hold up. Don't forget them crab boils. They love a crab boil. Now, if you can eat a crab boil, now listen, you'll see some
Thanks, right
first.
versus wrong for the stars.
You'll see a first 48 with some straight up crab boils in there. They tell everything on you. You acting like they love to go to be able to go to a Miami trip.
Yeah, but that's all we think about. We think about taking our money and spending it somewhere else.
Yeah, most definitely.
We don't put it back into our community. And therefore, we'll never have the upper hand, in my opinion. That's just my humble opinion.
Oh, okay, so you saying a couple people have
So,
sold out for a few coins.
Mama Quill said it best. It's all about me, not about we.
Mm,
Absolutely. It's all about what I can get.
mm.
Because,
So you saying it was a time when Flint had affluent neighborhoods.
mm, mhm. Oh, yeah. It was a time where my mama wasn't scared to, send me to school by myself. 8 years old, walking around the corner to Anderson, or, just skipping along. The worst thing that we had was somebody might steal our triple fat goose when they came out. But I was in high school by then. It's just we don't look out for each other. We don't look out for our elderly people. Some of us do, but it's so small that it's just rare. You find a young person that actually cares about what's going on, and you try to get to them and pump life into them and give them real life scenarios, they get bought out.
So they get bought out. So you saying something like say pump number 5 go out and the people need help with their basements and you vote against it in your own ward.
Yep. Councilman Lewis. Yep. We can say her name. We can say her name. It's no big surprise. It's like I don't know her personally, but I see her politics, her politricks that she's trying to play, and I just don't think that's right. Not at the expense of your own people. When she sat up there, it's supposed to be a council come together. When, as Councilwoman Burns said, when Pfeiffer, they're not the best of friends, but when he was gone, she was like, I know the people that used to be some of my ward. Tell them to call me. Everybody called Councilwoman Burns, Councilwoman Winfrey Carter, and Councilman Mays, because you know that they're gonna help you. But for Liddell to get up there and say, I don't need nobody to help me. I don't need nobody to help me in my ward. My ward needs help. They can call me. And now that she's faced with this recall, Baby, she throwing yoga in the parks, movies in the parks, racing in the park, art in the park, paint in the park, everything about the parks. Makes you wonder, huh?
Mm.
A lot of grant money goes
Oh,
towards
hold
parks
up.
and recreation.
Hold up. Let me see if this right. Let me see if this right.
Why is Lewis charging people $5 for Max Brandon? Well, what are they doing in Max Brandon? I don't know why she would be charging anything.
A city that's hurt strapped for cash.
Was it an event that she had that she charged? But usually her events have sponsors, some listed, some unlisted, allegedly. We could
You
talk
think she
more
would
about
take
this.
some? You think she'd take some money and wouldn't report it?
Well, the streets say allegedly. Now they always want to talk about Councilman Mays, but they're real quiet. Folks been real quiet this weekend. Real quiet. And so Ashley Capital had allegedly gave some money to Councilman Mays. I do believe it was Philip, was it you? Or was it Lewis? They went and they found the documents and they said they gave him $1,050, which he disclosed. Oh, for her to say she isn't getting money for the haunted trail is a lie. The check was made out to her organization. What is the name of her organization? That's what I want to know. What organization does she have? And so we get these little insiders and these little word on the street bites. And so allegedly, she has received some money from Ashley Capital. And then also, you can definitely see where they contributed to the Millie campaign. And then also, allegedly, well, can we say allegedly? Because I do believe that Councilwoman Barnes posted a picture of that Cadillac Moore that Councilman Murphy got. Now he's cutting, I guess it's his side job because he's still getting money from the Clean and Green program, even though he's not cutting that Dewey Park. You got to read this stuff.
No, it said. Hold on, I was trying to read it for you, but she made. I mean, whoever right versus wrong is made a
Oh,
mistake. It said Cyrus Park, but she put Cyrus, the Cyrus Park Resident Association.
Oh, they said they got the check, baby. Let me see that check. Oh, yes, I can't wait to check my email. $1,050 sure did. And you know what, Philip? That's something too that's interesting. Ask the people in Maryland. I've always wondered, I don't know anybody in Maryland to reach out, but why we always end up with the rejects? Now she got placed in that
Oh
seat in
shit!
Maryland. What?
Oh, my bad. I'm gonna put it up there. I'm just reading.
Oh, yes, Tanya Burns brought up those donations and went into great detail. Yes, she did on her show. Go back and check it out. It came on Saturday. It's still on YouTube. Her and Councilwoman Jerry Winfrey Carter. They talked about that.
They say
You
they
got
also
the check for the lawnmower.
have.
Now they said anything that's over $1,000 you have to disclose. Murphy got a ZTR more worth 13,000 allegedly. Oh, is this another group? Is this what we doing? Look, we got all the little groups on here today. Hey y'all. We just from the president of Ashley Capital. Hmm. We got some questions for Ashley Capital. We're gonna have to dig around in Ashley Capital. Lewis is not capable of leading anyone. The last council meeting, she disrespected Tanya and Jerry to the highest degree. Did you see me put that hat on? Gotta wear hats. Gotta start wearing hats to these meetings. Just don't let RL know what the signal is, because you might lose it.
Shit, hold
What
on.
happened? What you putting up there now? Hey, Bishop Flowers. The lawnmower check was $11,000. Lord have mercy. You said it for me, Bishop. $11,000? Richard Morton. Who's that? Is that the man that wrote the check?
Oh no, hold up. Is that known as the Cadillac of lawnmowers?
Oh, that's what I heard. I seen a picture of it. It was beautiful. It's beautiful. I would like to drive that to work a few times. It's beautiful. 0 turn, 6-inch. They said it do all the mulch. It's a beautiful lawnmower. It's very beautiful. Made to Habitat for Humanity. Richard Morton gave him the money. Oh, we're getting a lot of details on here tonight, right versus wrong. Okay, then. Hell, I thought we was going to talk about the riverboat. You got some folks that probably want to get on the boat and sail away after this show tonight.
Right. Oh, probably jump in the water and swim to the boat.
Child, they still on the boat from 1847. They don't realize we free yet, okay? But you can't be free if you bought. Let me say it slow so you'll know. You can't be free if you bought. I can say what I want to say.
Mickey, you ain't bought, is you?
Not bought. Not bought. Not bought at all. I never want to lose my voice. Now, they didn't try to break a sister down. Lord knows they didn't try to break a sister down these last few years. But I still, for some reason, got something in me that wants to keep trying to help my people. All people. But especially my people. Wake up. I think we could be so powerful together. But we won't. We won't do that. We won't come together. And we joke and we're gonna fly with this Montgomery thing for probably a week or so, and then it's gonna be a figment of our imaginations. And that's what I hate, because people know that it's only gonna last for so long, and then it's on to the next thing. Check with Crossover Outreach on those last 2 items before council listings. So we do have a council. We got an Ethics and Accountability Board meeting tomorrow. What they want to talk about, I don't know. We're going to have to watch. I don't know if Paul going to tape it or not. Woodson's still in town, so Art might be down there taping it, but I will not waste the time to go down there to that Ethics and Accountability Board. I just can't do it.
Oh, yeah, they ain't gonna do nothing.
I'm not going. They're not going to do nothing. He put Trishelle Young on there, Attorney Trishelle Young Bowling. Let me give her thing. I have nothing personal against her. But he put her on there, and she's doing a great job of deflecting. They said 2 meetings ago, if he didn't show up, he was going to be subpoenaed. Deflected. You can't get mad at the player.
No, there's no council meeting today. No, I see Bishop T.
No Bishop, no council meeting today. They have committee meetings Wednesday in the Dome. It will be in the Dome again Wednesday. Mickey and I will probably hit that up Wednesday. If Mickey don't, I'll be there with my little camera. Y'all said I did such a good job the last time, but I don't like doing all that. Because I'm going to have to get there early, because me and Judy was about to throw that hat, because Judy wouldn't let me use that plug. She got a plug right behind her up there on stage. And she wouldn't let me use the plug that was right down there in front of her. That's another one we got to watch.
We're going to have to put this on here too.
We are going live on TikTok at More of Jewel later. I will dig deep into all this information and post it once we hear back from the last person we need. Tag me. Let me know. You all need to push the sheriff to call the state's attorney's office to investigate Lewis and Quincy. Yeah, I agree. The ENA board has no teeth. Unfunded. They have no teeth. None at all. None. Did y'all see the article Tanya posted about the DDA? Go back to that one. Let's talk about that DDA. Now, Councilman Pfeiffer wrote out a dissertation about having Kiera May investigated. Kiera May was the executive director of the DDA. She used her P-card, personal credit card that they get, some officials get, and she bought $35,000 worth of mink lashes. This is a hell of a damn mink. It must have been a whole mink coat worth of lashes. So,
hold up. That might have been the Bentleys of lashes.
The Bentleys of lashes. Hotel rooms at the West End. Those are the 2 things that just ring, off the top of my head. Now, comes time they don't have a executive director right now. Chairman of the board is the mayor. Got other people on the board. The council voted, the majority of council, because I can't say all of them. The majority of council voted to. After all that fuss Lennox did, they just let it go. Now, word on the street is, as y'all know, winter's coming with the tea. Allegedly, nearly, y'all, mayor, and a couple more of them folks on there, they get P cards too. I don't know what they was buying with their P cards at P Valley. But I'm just saying maybe they didn't want people looking in their P cards. That's all I'm gonna say. And what we got? Tony said something earlier. I want to jump back up here. He said, and I heard that, Tony. I heard Ricky Smiley say that Trump had just left from Montgomery, Alabama for a rally. And he says usually when Trump comes down there in Alabama, the people feel a little frisky after that. Hell, they don't have they took down the Confederate flag in Montgomery that was waving up on the building yet? They got markers around the city. It's a great YouTube video. Shouts out to Brian Horn, one of the administrators on Flint Politics Reboot. If you haven't joined, join now. Send all of your people that you know an invitation to join Flint Politics Reboot. It's nothing like the other groups. We don't allow all of that anonymous posting. We've been acting a fool the last couple of days because we are real excited over these chairs and shit. I ain't gonna lie. Give us a minute. Tony said, y'all real quiet. Y'all come back out tomorrow, but give us a couple of days. Just let us bask in the Montgomery brawl for a minute. But send invites to everybody you know. A10 News Media Group on YouTube, Flint Politics Reboot on Facebook. Everybody needs to be aware of what's going on in their community. Mickey.
Talk to me.
Now, you told me I couldn't talk about sport.
Because you don't know nothing about it, but go ahead.
Well, I know how to read. And I seen that it was some NASCAR driver that got suspended, I do believe, indefinitely because he was liking George Floyd memes. I wonder what people be thinking. Social media, once you get out there, it's out there forever. You can't go back and retract it. I also read, Mickey, this is just another update because I'm trying to just branch out a little bit into the world. Hold on, Mickey. Hold on, Mickey. Hold on.
That little Bo and Luke Duke, she cussing out, y'all. That's animal cruelty. Them two little dogs can mess up an interview. Hey, Winters, how you doing? Now let's get back to business.
Okay, I just had to make sure that the dogs had plenty of water.
Go ahead.
So I also read that it was the Division I player, men's basketball. I don't know if he was going to the league or whatever. He had to drop a urine test, and he was pregnant.
That idiot. I mean, I heard of them stories back in the 80s. So he took one of the female.
I ain't never heard of that. He took some woman's piss that was pregnant.
But they not the first ones did it. It was football players who did it. You know, people do the strangest things for millions of dollars. Just looking at people selling their soul for a few crumbs here.
So is.
I understand. He was going for millions. Yeah, some shoot it out for a zero turn. Maybe a party. Yeah.
Trips. Because my mouth does get me into trouble sometimes.
No, majority of the time.
Okay, majority of the time. I thank you for being patient with me and all my hall monitors out there. But Mickey, does Black Lives Matter in Flint? Now I just keep screaming about this. I went down there again today. I said, well, maybe since it's cooled off, I want to see if my car slid across the Black Lives Matter sign today on the street, the mural. It didn't slide today, Mickey. Where are they at? Why isn't Black Lives Matter? Where you at, the one? I just want to know. You okay? Throw up a signal. If you need us, let us know. Because the banner changed. It changed from Black Lives Matter to the new Flint. I just want to make sure you're okay. We with you. It's okay. Send a wink or a signal or something. Yo, just let us know. Because I had on Miss Yolanda Gentry, and she said that it ain't no reason why they shouldn't have had that painted. It was scheduled to be painted. But Liddell came up with that they can't paint it because the cars slide. And I thought it was a wonder. And, shots out, I'm telling you, Councilwoman Tanya Burns' show on 10 a.m. on ATN News Media Group on Saturday mornings be popping. She had on Joe Shapani. Joe Shapani, if you all know him, you had to love him. He did the murals around the city of Flint. He was like one of the project coordinators, was flying in people from all over the world. He's moved to Mexico. But he said the paint that they used, he got out. He's free. He said that the paint that they were going to use was the same paint that they used for the crosswalks and everything else. So, Dewan, I'm here. If you need me, I'm here. Okay, so what we're going to talk about next? Oh, well, Tony, did you want to put that one on the screen? So how can Black Lives Matter in Flint when our Black leaders don't support Black lives? Riddle me this. Anthony Turner, that's a damn good point. How can Black lives matter in Flint when our Black leaders don't support Black lives? That's a good one.
Okay, I see y'all cooking tonight.
And
Go
you
ahead
know
and
what?
cook.
I've been paying attention to you, Mr. Turner. You've been dropping some hell of a good topics. We're going to collab one day because I want to sit down and pick your brain because you've been talking some good, truthful stuff. And I appreciate you, too, are not scared to call out things as you see them.
And family, this is the segment where we beg because these are the things that she does, but we have no support. And we need y'all because I've been wanting to sell out, but she keep telling me they're only giving out crumbs.
Crumbs.
So
We can't sell out for crumbs. We got to sell out for at least 10 million a piece.
And I can't sell out, family.
No.
And I hate to beg. I hate to beg. But if you like us,
if you like
help
us, you gotta help us, y'all. Y'all gotta listen.
I'm telling you.
Cash App A10 News Media Group. That's very easy. Or hit the stars. We collect anything. EBT. Well, no, we ain't gonna do like Liddell because you get in trouble for collecting EBT.
You ain't lying because I can't call department heads and have you
no, we
down
be in
on
jail.
you. Yeah,
we be in jail. Yeah. Now the sheriff and Big Lay, they may let us out. Yeah. But nearly gonna send us to Flint City lockup. We gone, dog.
We gone. But I'm saying they can take shit. Brother Clack, I see Clack and Pop.
Hey, that's my boy. What's up, Clack? Clack, he said, "What's up, y'all?" And he had that chair. Clack, let me tell you, baby. We talked about that earlier. That Alabama, they was whooping ass down there this weekend. They whooped ass for Harriet Tubman, Frederick Douglass.
But that's half the fight. Now we got to get to these handkerchiefs.
The handkerchief head
that's
Negro.
The thing. You don't want to be sidetracked. See, the Alabama, they handled their situation.
They handled it. It's done.
Flint got to get together and get their mental chairs together because that council should be filled up. It should be no way. that now you hearing about your council people allegedly. I mean, I guess there's some truth to it. They taking things, but yet the people in the wars are hurting. You know,
Right.
they try to say Eric is the biggest crook, but yet the biggest crook wasn't told that he got $1,050.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? And then you looking at these same ones who's passing the budget, the same five. I'm gonna go ahead and go with six. I'm not gonna lie. I don't have really faith in the new council member that's coming on. I mean, I heard great things about her. I'm just gonna be honest. I heard great things from people who know her, but I'm just
Oh, you
me.
talk about the seventh ward council person?
Yes, ma'am.
Who is she with this week? Is she with Neely or Weaver?
Can I say what I'm about to say?
Sure, go ahead.
Who got her them votes to get on that seat?
Okay, she's with Neely.
Okay, well, I mean, that's where I'm at with it because I can't see how that they're gonna put you. You know, you get these votes, and these same five that vote in the block, they voted in the block to put you on there, and you ain't rolling with them. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
listen, prove me wrong. I would love to come back on here and
Mm-hmm.
say something different. Like I was wrong on something when I thought the Eric Mays, when they was putting in all these recalls, like how the woman came back and put in three more. That tell you all you need to know.
Yeah, I'm a little bit upset about what she did with all of those recalls because that's really just wasting people's time. Because people in the first ward, they gonna vote for Eric Mays. He gonna have that seat as long as he wanted. It's just sad to say, and I'm not just saying that because of his popularity. Now, I've been to his I get out, I go around. I have been to his ward meetings, and all he attends every neighborhood block club meeting, association meeting, anything on his ward, he tries to be there. Anything that happens, you can call him day and night. He's there. The people love him over there.
And you
So that's
can't
the way.
say that, and you can't say that about second ward. Now
Yep.
she telling people to call and say, I don't want another accident for him. For she, you know what I'm saying? I don't
Right.
want to see. Hey, listen, your
But you
first
know
one
what I
show.
don't want to see, Mickey?
Mm-hmm.
I don't agree. Now, trust me, I don't agree with everything that Mace does. Some things, sometimes I do believe that he causes a lot of this on himself when he can just. But we know he ain't gonna do that. That man almost 70 years old. He gonna talk. He gonna say what the hell he want to say.
You only got 5 minutes.
Okay, well, let me hurry up and wrap this up. So, what baffles me is that what do they think they're gonna change by September 1st? He's not gonna come back and stop cussing. So, y'all got to pay attention. Y'all need to fill up them chambers for wherever the Dome, Genesee Bill, Riverboat, wherever they gonna meet at. Y'all need to fill up and see what's going on because it's something that they are trying to get past. Well, they already got the votes, but it is some information that he got that they don't want him to speak about at those meetings that's coming up. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the people that they're trying to allocate the ARPA money to, but it's something going on, Mickey.
With this bunch, I wouldn't put none past it.
Because to put him out for 30 days because he cussed him out, I Liddell cussed out Pastor Thompson a bunch of times. They didn't put her out, but of course she said as long as she don't do it up in her council seat. When she's at council, you get Dr. Lewis. When she's out, she can cuss out pastors. But Eva was there. Eva stood up over Tanya not once, but twice. Tanya did good the first time and she sat there and she took that. And then the next time Eva said, I bet you won't get out your chair. I bet you won't say that no more, Eva. But I'm just saying. She told her, I bet you won't get out your chair. Like it's like they trying to bait Tanya into doing something. And I don't like what I'm seeing. And all the corruptness that is going on within council, and they just let it slide. We all know that allegedly, well, no, it's not allegedly because somebody posted it. Liddell signed that affidavit stating that she was a resident of Flint for the past 12 months before she went for that second ward position and she didn't.
I'm willing to believe, I'm not trying to cut you off.
No, you
Just
fine.
seriously. I'm willing to believe they can catch them taking money and they'll say they wasn't doing it. This is
And
how
won't do anything to them. I mean, look at the list of things that your mayor has done. No degree. They wanted to damn near kick Santos out from DC. He's still mayor. Nothing was said about it. Our local news covers nothing. That's why we are here. ATN News Media Group is your new mainstream media. I'm claiming it right now as of today. You want to get the real news, you tune into ATN News Media Group. Because we the only ones that's not bought and paid for.
Mm-hmm. I'm still waiting on that contract to come in.
What contract?
Oh, they give us some money.
Well, you
I'm
just keep
telling
on waiting.
you, I'm telling you the way they sold out. I'm scared to do some selling out now. Everybody gonna know. This
They
crew
gonna
that came.
tell everybody. That's why you sell out. You better sell out for a whole bunch of millions and a
No,
whole bunch of zeros.
this
I'm not
crew,
selling out for no few trips and some crab legs. Mm-mm.
this crew whoever running point, boy, I ain't seen nobody fail this miserable in my life. I'm straight. I don't want the money.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
It's so
telling you,
much corruption.
it'll get out.
Just like the guy, I don't know him. Mr. I don't even have a picture of him to put up for Thursday. Mr. John Carpenter that's coming on. My big sister Christine, she knows him. He worked in the Williamson administration as the
Mm,
transportation director. He was the one that was there and had at the golf course, had the conversation, had the people on tape saying that they got nearly in their pocket. Well,
mm.
somebody got them in their pocket if you're gonna give away Kersley Golf Course and Swartz Creek Golf Course. I think it's Swartz Creek and Kersley for $15,000, and one of them
What?
has a bar. $15,000.
Oh my
Where's the
God.
contract? Where's the RFP? Like
Mm-mm.
it was so cheap, or rented out cheap, or least cheap. Doing the emergency manager, but they gone. They been gone.
Mm-mm.
We can get a
Mm-mm.
crew and get $15,000 and just leave the bar open
Mm-mm.
and make $15,000. So it's just like Flint is so backwards.
Mm-mm. Cut the check.
Cut the check.
But I don't want it because they gonna tell you know the way they business is getting out. I don't want none.
Oh, okay. Hey, Miss Anna Rodriguez, Miss Hall. You're right. The only place to get the real news. How can I help? From the DMV.
How was she down there?
What you say?
How was Liddell down there? That's what I was asking. How can she help? Maybe we need to do a show from the DMV and ask the people how was Liddell, what type of council person she was.
You know what? Yes. We and that's DC, Maryland, Virginia.
She don't stay there, so we won't run into her.
Well, she there sometimes. Somebody stay there. Her husband is there, so it's got to be a reason. Like you was placed on their whatever they call it, council there. If it was a comparison and you lost, you was the incumbent and you came in last place.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't call you Dr. Liddell Lewis there on
So
council,
then,
but you come back here and you have elevated yourself to a doctor and you're this and you're that. No, you're not, because if you were, you probably would have been there still. If she wasn't there, do you think she would have gave up that seat to come back here? But see, again, that's what I say. We so busy fighting each other. There was a bunch of people that got mad at Maurice Davis because he said he was going to go talk to Trump and try to get them some money. And all of a sudden, he a bad person. He a Republican. Well, hell, the Republicans or the Democrats ain't nothing did nothing.
hold up. I can go deeper. I watched the show some backdrop. They dogged my guy Ice Cube out. Dogged him out because he went and met with Trump. Who do you supposed
So
to go meet
did.
about the platinum package? How's
So
that
did.
Obama? I mean, how's that damn, I damn near lost it. How's that package from Biden going down so far, family?
I don't even think Sleepy Joe. Just don't get me started on Joe.
Yeah,
I don't.
but they knocked Ice Cube at the platinum package. What's that package you got now?
The cotton package. There ain't
Mm-hmm.
nothing in it but soft cotton.
Right,
So when they push us on our ass, we can land on something soft.
right.
Your
Oh,
own
yeah.
ARPA money that was sent here to help. You gotta apply for it. You gotta qualify for it. The only thing I've said it 1,000 times, the only thing you need to qualify for your ARPA money should be your license. And
Right. But that tell you all you need to know. That's what I'm
that's
trying to
true.
tell you.
Well, Kermit, I don't know. I mean, that's what they say. There's an oversupply of sellouts. They are bringing the rewards for selling out way down.
I'm trying to
Yes,
tell
ma'am.
you, it
Yes,
was a
they
time.
are.
It was a time you could have got something that nobody know. Now everybody know you did it.
Everybody know. They know you done went from nothing to you just jet sailing, parasailing, and doing everything. That's what I'm saying. Like Flint, Flint, Michigan.
Mm-mm.
Flint, we could be so great as a people, united together. You help me, I help you. Because little known history fact, if you didn't drove down Davidson, the fourth ward looked worse than the first ward, if you ask me. It
Mm.
looked like a dump over there in Judy Priestley's ward. The east side looks like a dump.
Don't it?
A dump. So it's not just the black parts of town. It's not. She needs help too. And she has forgotten about her people in the fourth ward because I don't see any improvements. So what? They tearing down 2 houses. They burning up 10 a damn day.
You ain't lying.
And they gotta realize, even though what the land bank is tearing down 2, 3,000, maybe 4,000 houses by the end of next year, they gonna have that many more that they done burnt up. So it's not even gonna look like nothing. And they tearing them down with no redevelopment.
And
But
Lord,
they putting apartment complexes on every corner.
you ain't lying. They just putting up them. They finna experiment again.
Yeah, project. And we talk about that project.
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Yep, we talked about that. Did you say you call me ma'am, Mickey? Oh, thank you. Well, what else, Mickey? That's pretty much. I mean,
Well, you got. It's just sad that you find out that the two allegedly black council people is on the hook again. I'm just so sick of this.
well, you know what? Word on the street is, and I'm gonna put it out there. You heard it here first. I don't know if it's true or not. And I haven't talked to Councilwoman Burns, but I heard that they are trying to censor her too for 30 days. She better get to crying like Eva did with that little fake cry.
All right,
Tanya ain't gonna do that though.
yeah, but
Tanya
you
didn't
know,
do nothing wrong. I
but
don't know
when
what.
but when you got a we sick boss on council, that's gonna bag her. Liddell
Yeah.
ain't seen. We got when you got Clarence Thomas on city council, man, it's terrible, man.
Yeah, but you know what? The sad thing about it, and I will always go back to what Dennis said. Can't blame him. Can't blame the
Mm-mm.
white man. You got a black state rep. You
Mm-hmm.
got a black mayor. You got six. Is it six black council members on there? You got a
Mm.
majority black council in an all black city, and we can't get no green dollars to the black people. The math is not mathing around here. We got to start caring about ourselves. We got to start. It's no reason, like, we shouldn't have to get on here and beg people to go and be informed about their community. You
Mm-mm.
should just know, okay, the first and third uh, Wednesday of each month is committee meetings. Second and fourth Mondays of each month, council meetings. Show up. If they ain't at the dome, they at the friend of the court building. That's what most of us know it by. Go see what's going on. Do you know when they see a crowd, they don't know what to do?
Well, Liddell don't. She don't care. You got to really, and it's recall season.
Mhm.
Get out there, sign them petitions. If I could do it, I would sign them, but they'll try to say it was illegal, so I won't do it.
Right, right.
But
But
I'm just saying, that's what you get recalls for. Get some of them, get them people up out of there.
mhm.
It already came on the article. These last three budgets has been deficit, so that's about damn near 65% of your opera money going to cover his budget. Y'all keep passing blindly.
Right. No questions at all with the budget. And did you see that article that I posted? It said Flint was in debt again. But they don't talk about this stuff. They will pass anything that's on that agenda. and how they research, because I hope that the council people get the agendas before we get them, but I think Clerk Donahue sends them all out at the same time. You
Mm,
got council special affairs starting at 4:30, and we getting agendas at 3:41.
mm.
You cannot do your due diligence. So you know it's some backroom discussions because they all come out in agreement. First item on an agenda is get rid of Mays. Second one is to pass every damn thing. That's it.
Right.
That's it. About that article, who wrote that? Which article? Go to Flint Politics Reboot, Philip, and look up. It should be in the top of the features section where it says Flint is broke as hell again. And I do have to point out that Councilwoman Winfrey Carter, I asked her a direct question. Do you think that we are headed back for a state receivership? And she said, yes. Yes, we are.
Well, Tony, they got to May for them recalls. If they got right now, they can figure out who gonna run for certain seats. That's all
But
I
see,
can tell you.
I don't, that's just dumb. That's backwards to me. That is so ass backwards. I said in January of 2022, y'all know recall season is up. Y'all already spent 3 months not liking them. Yet November, December, January. They was already mad at him in 3 months because that's when they put Mays out as president. Y'all had until November. Did no recalls going in November. All the big talk stopped, ceased. And now that the recalls have popped back, who they gonna put in these seats? Like, y'all gotta think things through. Because if these recalls don't go through, these people about to elevate to a different frame of mind. They about to be 2.0. Seems like Sneely and his crooks are on assignment to destroy Flint. Yes, they are. And they're doing a very damn good job of it, too. I don't know. Yes, Miss Jackson, they just don't care. All skin folk ain't kinfolk. I absolutely agree.
Mm-hmm.
Who said Flint was in debt? Anthony Turner told you the state of Michigan is right on here. Kermit, I can't understand for the life of me why council doesn't ask about the deficit because they've been told not to. I mean, that it's just
No,
pointless.
I'm laughing at what Tony put down. He said May's got them same type of folks who was gonna fly that helicopter filling out for them seats. I'm telling you. Ain't nothing I can say, man. I'm just saying, you listen, if you can go lower than what you got on there now, man,
You
shit.
can. You can. You can. We didn't think it could get no worse. Look at you now. Now, I know everybody wasn't in agreement with who I was supporting, but I do believe that Kate Fields would at least ask a couple questions about the budget. Kate wouldn't be sitting there looking like no
She,
damn fool. I
okay.
don't think so.
She would have
I
been,
don't think
listen,
so.
let me tell you something like I seen earlier. I forgot who put it up there. Said it's a lot of Democrats, really Republicans running around saying they Democrats that's running Flint. And I agree with that.
I do too.
Because what you got right now, you really got a Republican controlling city council.
Hmm. You do. You
Yeah,
do. You
right.
you really do.
And so then you got the greatest of great Gatsby who told them, I could get you some crumbs. Come with us. They fearless leader. And
Right.
that's what I'm saying. Them two clowns then set up, if let me rephrase it, them two council people,
Hmm.
if they got caught with their hand in the cookie jar, I'm telling you, I don't want to do wrong.
Oops, I'm sorry. I'm
Yeah,
back.
I don't want to do wrong. It'd be my luck. They listen. They'll find a needle in the haystack dealing with me, but they seem to can't find it with them. Only two
Right.
people I know you can get caught and still win. I mean, with winning meaning they losing their soul.
Well, it's a lot going on. It's a lot that people need to just pay attention to. I'm interested in if Mays is going to be a public speaker. because he can't hold his seat. You know, he can attend the meetings, I do believe, but he can't speak from his seat. Another thing that hurts me the most about that, and if they word on the street is true, if they plan to do this to Councilwoman Burns as well, it's personal for them against these council people. But you got a whole ward that doesn't have a voice. The first ward, they're important. The sixth ward, with time, all the wards are important. These are
Are they?
to me they are. I think all the wards are important, but they're not important to the council people that are up there. Every single council person that's up there, they said they were going to make a change. They were going to be different. They were going to run the meetings different. They were going to move Flint forward. They're not doing it. And I just feel like they just trying to just bait them all one by one. But Tanya, Jerry, y'all gotta be strong because Maze is not there. But I'm telling you, we there for you. Wear your hat. Wear your hat. Send the signal. We coming. That's all I have for him tonight, Mickey.
I think that was enough. You dealt with you showed a highlight of blacks sticking together. Then you ended on the low light where blacks don't stick together.
No, we don't.
Well, you sure will. You know them five count with 6 blacks on council, but they ain't gonna let no money flow to the north of the Flint River.
Nope, they not.
No money.
Oh, and another little nugget. Well, I got a couple of news things since we on here reporting the news. Since we was talking about the young man swimming. If anybody goes to the valley, you may want to take your swimsuit because they done had another water main break. The Genesee Valley is closed again.
It is?
Yeah. They had another my guy, Shantae Smith from Unleashed.
Brother Shantae.
We were so caught up in the Montgomery, Alabama brawl that they missed his post. But I posted it, and then I posted it again today that the mall is closed. Because of another water main break. I hope that he doesn't have any damage to his store. He just replaced, the owner of that mall they're making all of them pay for the damages. So new carpet, all of that, inventory, whatever that was ruined, they got to replace that. It's on them themselves.
Yeah.
Get your stuff and move to the Cortland. Ain't nobody going to the Genesee Valley either. So you got a better chance just going to move into that little store right next to the Bath and Body Works out there in the Cortland. They don't have no water main breaks over there, and it's just as old as the valley. So I don't understand what's going on. And then my other little thing that I want to share before we go off of here.
Okay, talk to me.
The Flint kids is going back to school next Wednesday. Ain't that early? I didn't think the kids go back to after Labor Day or either the end of the month.
With all the drama going on in Flint, they got to get them back early. As far as the city finna be so, it's just them losing the city. Let them get back and enjoy the little bit of Flint they got.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I don't know. It's a lot going on, but I just, we started off with the Montgomery, Alabama. We're gonna end on that. Like I said, that was great unity that was displayed in Alabama. They came together for their people, but where you stay at.
I got you. And Clark said FCS is on a balanced schedule. That's why. See, the school board president on here, and plus he's part of 18.
Okay. Yes. Oh, yeah. Shout out to Michael Clack. Okay, Clack. They on a okay. So are the children? So the little kids get the clear backpacks this year. The older kids have to carry their book bags around, right? No, they don't get book. The older kids don't get book bags, but the babies get the clear backpacks. That's what I'm understanding. But then the girl, when we went to the school board meeting, didn't she say they sent all them book bags back? So they reordered them again? I'm confused. I don't want to get no mess started.
Yeah, don't, because
I'm just saying that's what they said. They I don't know. But anyway, am I forgetting anything? Anything else y'all want to talk about? It's this Wednesday. Yes, this Wednesday, Big Sister Christine, is the committee meetings. They will be at the Dome. They start at 5 o'clock. You should get there, ask the questions. If you don't have any questions to ask, just sit there and look. Just check out for yourself. I think everybody needs to go to the council. Committee meetings, the same thing as council. They have public speaking. Just go. Keep yourself informed. Go and I implore you to just go for yourself and see for yourself. Look at your council person, meet them, know who you're dealing with. Because you gotta know. You need to know these people.
You do?
Yes, you do. Oh, he said Flint Community Schools go back this Wednesday. Lord Jesus, it's gonna be hot. They got air, Michael. They got air. They got air. Or y'all going to get some church fans?
That's where we're ended at.
Get some earth. Don't have them babies in there falling out because it's hot. It's hot outside. So thank you all for tuning in. Mickey and I, you never know when we're gonna jump on here. Mickey, he didn't get to preaching this week. Praise the Lord. But just stay tuned because this is 810 News Media Group, your new mainstream media. We might not be all politically correct.
Right.
We are correct politically. So that's all I had to say for tonight.
Peace.